Hello guys, how are we all doing? Right, now this will test me. I don't have a controller in my hand tonight. I have a whack-on pen instead. We are going to attempt to draw up some new emotes. So on my birthday stream on Wednesday, we were lucky enough to get a hell of a lot of gift subs from our good friend Rambo Ashes, who's always supported us, and it's a bit of a legend really. But yeah, we have we've got some new slots to fill with emotes. Pizza! So we're going to start giving it a go tonight, I think. Let's just get that sorted. Hello Bill, how are you mate? Nice to see you, thank you for checking in. I hope that check-in worked, I didn't quite see. Yeah, you're good, just a bit bored. Well, what have you got that you can get up to? You're 6 hours into your stream. Wow, man, that's pretty good going. What are you doing at the moment? What are you playing? A bit of Minecraft again, or farming simulator, something like that? Minecraft. Okay. Did you get that thing sorted you were trying to do yesterday? You don't know what to play. Well, maybe get yourself a pen and a bit of paper and start drawing up some emotes for when you get affiliate, because you can't be far off now, surely. Yes, it's all sorted. Awesome. Right. We're trying to think what sort of emotes we want. Georgie and I were talking about it earlier. She started working on some as well, and from what I saw of them, they look pretty good. So once she gets them finished, we'll upload them. I want to do a thumbs up, just like a drawn thumbs up, because I know that's been requested. DDD fan, the wife, she wants a thumbs up, so we're going to try drawing that one. I think we might just start sketching something out and seeing how it goes. Where's my cursor gone? There it is. Right, so I'm just going to use my hand, to be honest. We'll just get a basic shape in. What's left is all the room signs, room lights, interior, exterior signs, stairs, and much more. Well, that's not too bad. You can draw it. Well, that's all right then. Right, we're gonna basically all I do. So I'm a graphic designer anyway. So I've done a lot of emotes. I've done a lot of all sorts of bits and pieces. I don't do this as a day job, emote, so to speak. More packaging design. But I'll get the basics in, just the shapes, and then we'll flesh it out. Make some revisions. I'm not used to drawing in Photoshop, so I'm drawing direct into Photoshop today. I usually draw on an iPad with Procreate. Procreate or a vector program called Affinity Designer. And I find that much easier because I'm using this Wacom tablet that I use for work, but it's better for photo manipulation and cutting things out. Not so much for drawing, I'm finding. So, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see. We're just going to get the basic shapes in. Pretty rudimental sort of. I'm not by any means thinking that this is final at the moment. It's all very much just mapping out. You're done drawing? Well, that was quick, Bill. If you want to draw my emotes for me. That thumb is too tall at the minute. And that finger needs to go up there. Right, okay. We're going to start manipulating this already because it's not the right shape. So at least because I'm in Photoshop, I can move it around for a minute. Right, 1 second, guys. Right, sorry about that. Someone at the door. Dog going nuts. You coming back up? Right, that thumb's too tall. Let's just shrink that down a bit. Like I say, this is all just complete map out at the moment. You coming back up, Bowie? Oh, there we go. Good boy. Right, got dog on my lap, so he's just chilling out. This is awful at the moment. Right, I'm going to start again. You sent me a pic, did you? Let's just have a little look. You send it in Discord. Oh, there we go. Oh, well, there you go, Bill. No, I'll just use that. That was easy. Why didn't I think to do it like that? Thank you for that. It's not that hard. Well, no, now you've done it like that, I'll just end the stream. Right. Let's give it another go. So we want around there. This is going to be stylized. It's not going to look like an actual hand, but I want to get the shapes in at least correctly. Everything is made up of shapes. Basically, you want to draw anything, you can draw circles, squares, triangles. Everything is made up of shapes. And it's just mapping them out correctly. You're going to talk a bit more with your friend in voice chat. Go for it, mate. I appreciate you coming in, though, if you're live. I mean, I thought you would have been with your chat and talking to them, so I appreciate you dropping in. Thank you. It's again very rough. Right, so we've got the fingers in there. So I am just using my hand as a rough guide. I'll tell you what, playing COD is easier than this. Right, let's get that in there. I've also got another picture of Bowie, our miniature dachshund, who I'm going to use for a smiley emote, because he's there and he's got quite a smiley face, so I thought that might make quite a nice picture of him. I'll just mask out all the bits, probably stylize it a bit, maybe add in a few more details to make it a look more posterized, probably put a green background on him just so it matches in with our channel. But yeah, you could look quite cute like that. Let's get this top there. But how's everyone been anyway? How have your weekends been going so far? Hope everyone is well. And thanks for coming in and chilling out. Oh, this is not going to plan at the minute. I always find if I'm trying to draw something that's looking fairly realistic, it doesn't always work out the best way, and that should be down there a bit more. But at least the beauty of doing this in Photoshop is I can just warp things, move them around, get them in the right places. That's going to have to come up there, I think, a bit more. That needs to come up. It's all a bit far away from that thumb as well. Let's just take it in there. If you want to see the little Homer Simpson hide in the bush, you need to put lurk. Exclamation mark lurk. Bill. And then he'll disappear into his bush for you. Let's bring that up. That needs to come in there a bit more. Still probably a bit tall. Sometimes these emotes take me hours and hours and hours. I have got one that I did draw up of Bowie, who is here with me at the minute. Let me just see if I can find it. Emotes. So this is one that I drew up of him. Which I did this one in Procreate and it was so much easier. And yeah, that stylized sort of look, I think it worked well, but it's just getting it to look all right when it's really tiny. That's the tricky thing with all these emotes. Right, let's just get that in there. So the wrist, you'd have that in there. So that does go up into where that finger is first. I'll just try getting a bit more detail into this. It might work a bit better. Probably need to I tell you, I'm finding it a bit tricky with this Wacom tablet. That shouldn't be there, that should come out there a bit more. So that one in the middle is fairly straight. This one here, fairly straight. I mean, at least this is something that I've got obviously in front of me that I can just look at rather than having to draw it from memory. So then this one goes about the same distance. And then into there. I'm not particularly pleased with how this is going at the minute. Right, that into there. Right, let's get a brush, just get rid of some of these scumbly lines, and hopefully it might start to look a little bit more manageable, and then I can just make some. It's just going to keep working it. I'm going to have to keep working it and getting it to look a bit half decent before we start inking anything in, thinking about colours. That thumb is awful at the moment. It shouldn't go like that. It should go straight up and then back. So that line there is wrong. Tell you what, let's just put it on an angle as well, because I don't want it dead straight. Right, so okay. So looking at shapes again, that should be flatter. That should be flat there. And then that kicks round there. And then that's more pointy. It just looks a bit of a mess, doesn't it? Let's get the rubber again. So flat line, and then kicks round. We have to get nails in as well. Okay, do you know what? I'm going to take that whole line out and that bit. That in there. Yeah, you wouldn't think I'd do this for a job, would you? It's been quite a while since I've drawn up any emotes like this. at least actually trying to look like what it's supposed to look like. At least like ones I've done for the channel that have been based on Bowie, you can have a bit of artistic license with it. Liability. I am a liability. Artistic license with it because it doesn't have to look exact. It's like a cartoon style. You can exaggerate certain features. I'm not happy with this. Right, so where that thumb comes into there, that should curve. That's right. That then curves up that way. This is my thumb anyway. And then a bit longer. Let's go up into there. It goes down that way, and then that's straight down almost. Obviously curved, softer curve, a bit thicker there, into there. This is too close now. Hands are so hard to draw. So hard to draw. I've never been particularly great at drawing hands. So we might scrap this in a minute. Into there. That needs to go out to there and round. I'm sure the more I do this, the closer it'll get, the better it'll get. It's just, at the minute, it's pretty trash. Shortcuts. Okay, that's too harsh there. Kickback. I have absolutely no doubt that Georgie could do a much better job on this than I am at the minute. That's there. Let's go across. Little nail there. That's too much. Let's get rid of that. Okay, right. Well, that was a waste of 10 minutes, wasn't it? Let's go. I didn't like the red, to be fair, either. It was a bit tricky. Right, that's 4. Okay, right. So, I might have to try it from the other way. It's more interesting if you've got the fingers in there, to be fair. If you don't have the fingers in there, it does look a bit weird. Right, triangle. Down there. So basically this is a big square at an angle. So the square goes into the wrist, up there, down there, up there. So there's your basic shape. Very basic shape. There. There's your wrist. Okay. Into there. Up. Goes to there. Up there. Up there. Okay. Let's take that round there like that. Now we've got a bit more of a shape here, so that goes into there. Finger, finger, finger. Into there. There. Into that bit. You've got sort of in the palm of the hand there, where the fingers go into. God, I wish I was on my iPad. In Procreate, it's so much easier. I need to get some sort of lead to connect it in, because I can't get it to connect to my Mac and be seen by the streaming software, even as a monitor output. Goes to there and then across to there. And this is a bit of a better attempt. I'm happier with the thumb. The thumb's looking better. Might be a little bit tall. If I draw enough lines, I'm probably going to get one that I'm happy with. It's a better thumb, definitely a better thumb. That's the better one, best one I've had so far. That's a good shape, right? Okay, so up in there. Bit of a crease in there. You'd have your nails in there. Let's turn it a bit. Okay, I'm happy with the thumb. Happy with the thumb. Let's just get rid of a bit of this. Paid more attention drawing anatomy when I was at school. I mean, it's not something that you can't improve on, obviously. Let's get a softer brush. Let's take that down. Okay. So get those in there. Now, so thumbs like that. Got a line that goes pretty much from there across to there. I'm not going to draw all these lines in as details anyway, because you'll never see them. Now my little finger should be more like there, and going that way. That works okay. That can go into... I'm actually preferring using the grey as a colour to use. The red just, I don't know, I just didn't feel like it was particularly great, the red. Okay. Right, so that into there. And that more of that sort of shape. Into there. I feel like Bob Ross. But yeah, thank you guys for chilling out. I hope everyone has had a good day, or is having a good day. So there's lines in there. Yeah, Georgie's off watching Strictly Come Dancing tonight. Okay. That definitely goes down a bit more, and then that needs to go across. And that definitely fans out. Oops, what am I doing? Caught the button on the side of my Wacom pen. Or Wacom. I don't know how people pronounce it. Wacom? I always call it Wacom. That's spelled to me. What's there? And up. And then that one. Oh, no one caught the Pokemon. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere. I'm a little bit happier with this. That needs to come out to there more. My middle finger at the knuckle sticks out the most on mine. Okay, let's just put a few little marks in where the nails are. Right, the next one comes in from there. And around. And then sits into there. Let's just put that in there. And then little finger. That's fairly straight into there. And then little finger. Into there. Into there, and then there's got a little crease there on my hand, and then that come into the crease and then go flat. Okay. And that goes into there. Right, let's try and start to tidy up some of this, I think. I'm happier with the shape, to be fair. Let's go really soft on that brush. Let's go slightly bigger. Actually, no, let's keep this. This has definitely been my better attempt, shall we say. Right, so let's just take it to there. Oh, no, actually, let's leave them in there, I think. I think it helps it a bit. So there, that needs to come out a bit though. I can only apologise for how rough this is looking. It's better than it was. It's definitely my better attempt. And then into there. And then that finger actually... Right, I need a bit more definition on that finger there. Okay, let's take this bit out first. We'll draw some lines back in there, I think. Get these bits out. That all looks a bit weird now. Right, so, yeah, definitely line in there. In fact, it goes right across for me, and then I've got another one. That definitely goes into there. Okay. I mean, it's not brilliant. It's by no means that good, but I'm hoping the shading and stuff will hide a lot of this. Right, finger needs to be slightly more pointed. Thumb, sorry. I've never been good at drawing hands. I find it quite tricky actually to draw hands. Let's put that across into there, and then a few more little lines. Got one in there. Got one in there. That should be a bit bigger actually. I think this is where it's not. That little finger is too chubby. So that should be there, and then that should come round. And then a little mark in there. So let's get my eraser. It's probably just a bit too realistic, isn't it? As in, I don't think it necessarily looks that real, but let's try. Right, let's go in with black. We want an inking brush. Which inking brush can we use? Hard round pressure. try this. Let's take the size up. I want opacity at 100. No, is that actually? Yeah, it is. Okay. See, this is where I like using the iPad, because I can actually use the pressure properly. I wonder if I can adjust this brush. Where's my brush presets? This one. Hello Blondie, how are you? Yeah, not too bad, thank you. Thank you for that check-in as well. I've got some emote slots. I'm trying to draw some emotes up. I might have said before, I am a graphic designer and I've drawn a lot of emotes before, but yeah, doing some art. Yeah, emote slots. My God, I'm doing it a completely different way to how I usually draw on an iPad. I have an Apple Pencil. I use Procreate. What else do I use? They're the one. That's mainly what I use for pixel drawing. I'm using Photoshop at the moment, and I'm also using a tablet and a pen tool, which I don't usually do, and I'm finding it a bit tricky, to be honest. But how are you anyway? How's your Saturday going? Doing them on stream? Yeah, I used to. I have another channel which I haven't used in years, Mac Monkey Art, and that's I streamed for about 6 to 9 months, something like that, during COVID lockdowns and everything, and really got into it, really enjoying it, drawing emotes for other people, doing some for myself as well, and I've just sort of got out of practice with it a little, but you know, it doesn't take long to come back. I'm just finding it a bit challenging at the moment. So it's easing myself back in. And it's finding the right brush as well, because here we go. This might be a bit better. No, that's not. Maybe that's a little bit too much smoothing. Let's put the flow up. Actually, it's just getting it into the right, how I'm finding it comfortable, you know. I know I can go in and I can change a lot of things as well whilst working on it, but I'm on the struggle bus to be honest at the moment. It's certainly not, I'm not finding it as easy as I usually do. Just a bit uncomfortable with the method I'm using, drawing direct on the laptop rather than on the iPad. So, but we'll get there. We'll get something that works. At least I know Photoshop inside out, so we can at least make some good changes, and it's easy enough for me. So it's just something a bit different really than playing some games. So Bill said the others joined the Minecraft voice chat and left the Discord, so they've left you there alone. Oh man. And you came back to me. Thank you, mate. But we're getting somewhere. I'm just trying to make the right lines, so to speak. It's much easier. I find it much easier with some chilled music on anyway. You forgave him, but next time he does it, he has to do 40 squats. Wow. You're a hard taskmaster, Bill. Right. I'll be happy with one of these lines in a minute. Maybe. So at least this is when I can actually start to make the better line judgments on some of these. Because I'm struggling a bit at the moment, to be honest. You're playing COD now. Oh, Mr. Broken King. Hello, my friend. How are you? I'm trying to draw up some emotes. Hello, mate. It's just, my goodness. I am struggling big time on this at the moment. I was just saying to Blondie that I usually use an iPad and an Apple Pencil and use a program called Procreate, and I find that so much easier than doing this. I'm using Photoshop at the minute, direct on the laptop, and it's just something I'm just not used to. I haven't got my brush settings correct. I'm struggling to get the right marks. I even struggle to get the hand to look right to begin with, because I find drawing hands, anatomy, stuff like that, I do find it quite tricky. So yeah, it's a bit of a struggle tonight, but I hope you're well anyway. I hope everyone's okay. Problem is the PS3 just froze. What version of Call of Duty are you playing, Bill? Is it something like World War II? That was a good one. Modern Warfare 3. Ah, okay. So yeah, if I can get some of this looking alright, and then we'll just flesh it out. Colours will hide a lot of mistakes. But at least we can go in with the brush afterwards, just get rid of some stuff. You're in the voice chat right now. What, the Call of Duty one? Oh, my voice chat. I haven't got my Discord connected up, mate, so apologies, but it's not, it wouldn't come through the stream. Yeah, there's still a lot of stuff I need to review and sort out. Like, I can't even connect a headset to my PlayStation, my PS5, and have the game sound still come through. I need to do a lot of stuff like that. Like, this brush is just terrible. Or either that, or it's me that's terrible and I'm just not. At least I've got Apple Z, Command Z, get rid of everything. And I've always got my hand. I can just keep checking. Let's turn that down a bit. I think the smoothing's not actually helping, so that's... I'm finding this a bit more of a struggle than I usually do, if I'm honest. Right, let's just connect that up there. Oops. It's just going to scumble some of these in and then tidy it up. And I've got little marks for nails. That one there, that one there, that one there. I tell you what, anyone that actually draws emotes for a living, I take my hat off to them. I follow quite a few with another account, and just some of the work that they produce, absolutely phenomenal. It's definitely an area that I would like to improve on. But obviously it's like anything, the more that you practice, the better you'll get at it. It's just having the time to put the hours in. But we might do a few more drawing streams. Georgie's very good. She's very artistic. So we might get her on a few actually. Right, so that. Let's get some of these lines in. So we got. Who would have thought that I used to do this? Streams for a long time. I think I've lost the I'm out of practice. This ain't going well. What am I drawing? Thanks, Bill. It's nice to have you here. Just to keep me humble. I agree with you though, to be honest. It's not. Oh, you're... Well, I think your situation is the same as mine. Oh, I can't believe I just... Oh dear. Oh my goodness. It's absolutely shocking. I hate drawing on Photoshop. There you go, I've said it. Give me my iPad and Procreate any day. Right, I'll tell you what, we're going to do something different here. We're going to hide them. We're going to bring up this one, this little nugget. Right, so I was going to use Bowie as a... it's a bit pixelated, but it'll be alright once we shrink it down, I think. So this is Bowie. I know he's not on the stream that often. He's on my lap right now, to be fair. I was looking at using him as a smiley face one. This might work. I'll just mask out around his ears. And then we'll probably stylize him a little bit. I don't usually use photos for emotes. I usually draw them, but that hand's not going well. Just spent 40 minutes drawing that and it's just absolute garbage. So I think I need to do a lot of work on that. Georgie was drawing some good ones today. I was doing some work outside and came in for a bit. And she showed me what she'd been putting together and I think it looked really nice. She was taking photos of herself in funny poses, as in her face. And probably going to cut some of them out and use some of them. They look quite comical. But at least this one's at least Bowie's happy in this one. He's snoring on my lap right now. Nutter. See, this is what I think Photoshop should just be used for. Just photo manipulation, masking out. Well, that's what I use it for the most. I don't use it for drawing. And I think I'm going to have to rethink how I do more emotes on stream, if I do. I'm going to have to get a cable, I think, and connect up my iPad to the laptop. And that's how I used to do it. You know, I used to really enjoy it. I even used to do, I think it was on a Monday, I used to draw an animal from a different letter of the alphabet, and I think we got quite high in the alphabet. I mean, well, actually no, I think we got up to like, definitely did G, because I did a gecko for G. But that was quite fun. I quite enjoyed that. The good old days. Hello Eli, how are you? Georgie told me that you might be you dropping in. Do I have to put on a French accent because you think I'm French? How are you anyway? I hope you're having a good weekend. I'm just trying to struggle through drawing us some new emotes. Yeah, I'm not too bad, thanks. I'm just a bit on the struggle bus, to be honest. I used to draw up emotes a lot and I'm out of practice. So this is Bowie. Bowie's our miniature Dachshund. Georgie's probably told you about him. He's on my lap asleep at the moment, keeping me warm. So we're going to use him for a bit of a smiley face emote because he looks quite happy in this one. Tell you what, actually, we should probably save this. Let's just... There we go. Yeah, he's a cute boy. He really is. But he's a little bit... It's a little bit pixelated. That's the only trouble. I need to improve the quality of it a bit. Oops, that's the wrong button. Let's sharpen that brush up a bit. There we go. Let's round him off. So a bit of a smaller brush, I think. We make that curve a little bit softer. Not actually touching that line, I think. But yeah, a bit of a different stream to what we're used to doing. We're usually playing a PS5 game or on a Saturday I usually stream by myself anyway because Georgie goes to watch Strictly with her mum, goes to her nan's house. What's my favourite game to play? I'm really enjoying Black Ops 6 at the moment. So a bit of Call of Duty. My favourite game ever though, that I've played, not recently actually, is probably The Division. I don't know if anyone might have played that, but a Ubisoft game. I really enjoyed the DLC in that because there was a survival mode and you started off, it was in like the snow in the city, in New York City, and you started off with nothing. You had to find weapons, warmer clothing, all sorts of things, and until you got right to the end, and then you extract out of New York, and you have to kill what they call in there, well, they're hunters, I think they're called. You have to take at least one of them out. But I really enjoyed that. But yeah, I play a lot of first-person shooters. Georgie and I play a lot of local co-op stuff. We've been playing Cult of the Lamb, which is good. FC25, I like that, although I'm not as keen on it as last year's. I think last year's was much better at the moment, unless they improve the gameplay anyway. But how about you, Eli? What sort of stuff do you like to play? Do we give him? Do we give him like big shades. Or goggles of some kind. FC25, awesome. Has Georgie been telling you about her team much? She's trying to improve it, although she doesn't get on it that often. We've got a stream account as well, and I think we packed Van Dijk on that one. Van Dijk and Odegaard. I was pleased with getting Odegaard anyway. Arsenal dropping off a bit. You could say that. You could say that. Although the women's team are doing alright, they had another 3-0 win today. Beat Tottenham. Yeah, good boy. How about you, Eli? What team do you support? Right, let's do that one. Southampton. Oh, nice. Nice. Well, it said Ramsdale went there, didn't he? From Arsenal. Can't really talk, no. But you're doing better than Portsmouth, though, aren't you? So. What was that colour? Was it 12FF00? Yeah, there we go. That's the green we use. Sad that I know the exact hex reference of that colour. Yeah, I saw Ramsdale broken a finger or something, hasn't he? He's out for a bit. I don't know how well he's actually been doing for you since he joined. Yeah. Edit. Now, is this going to work? He's done alright. Oh, okay. I mean, you've got to shore up the defence, really, haven't you? And he can only do as much as he can for stopping stuff getting through. He made a few good saves. Well, that's alright then. At least he's might have been worth the purchase. 20 pixels. Wow, that's really rough. That's really rough. You got to go. Okay then, mate. That was nice of you to drop in. Thank you very much. I'll let Georgie know that you came by, and have a good rest of your weekend. Let's just tidy this line up a bit. At least if we make his outline look a bit smoother. Then it might make it look like it improves the quality slightly. I mean, it's going to be fine when it's tiny. And like with most of these things, I'll probably just check to see if it even... I mean, the problem with using Bowie for emotes is because he's black and tan, unless you put some sort of outline on him, you just never see him. Like, the one I drew up, where is it? This one here. Right, so I drew this one. And it looks, I think it looks really good at this sort of scale. He's got his tan in there. I'd made him slightly grey. He is actually black, as you can see in the picture, but I made him grey with darker areas so he would stand out a bit. But when he's down to sort of this sort of size, you just start to lose, which, you know, emote size, I've got it in the chat at the moment. Where is he? There he is. So I've just posted him in the chat. When you get down to that sort of size, it doesn't matter how much detail you've got in here. You just lose it. It just all sorts of goes. So I'll see how the other one looks, and it might be that we don't end up using this just finished sorting this one out. I might stylize him. I might define the highlights in it. It might actually make it look a bit better. I don't know. Like I say, you're never going to see this sort of fine detail, but when you get white that's showing through because it's not been masked out properly, that will notice. I've found in the past, like here, I mean, you can hardly see it, but there's a little bit of white there on the outside of the photo. So having that showing would, I think it would, you just notice like a little slight slither on the side of the colour. Right, okay. So that's quite tight there. What a good doggo. Right, we'll see how that looks. Let's just see if we can enhance the colour a little bit. Let's change the curves. Just make him a bit brighter. A bit more contrast maybe. That might help. Hide some of the pixelation anyway. Saturate him a bit. Make it. Let's bring the reds out. His tongue's a little bit more pink. And then okay, let's go to selective colour. Can't remember what the shortcut is for that one. Oh, there isn't one. Let's just punch the blacks up a bit. Not too much, because otherwise again you won't see him. Take some of the white blacks out of the whites. I don't think that's actually going to change it much. I mean, that's a bit better. He might be alright. I mean, there's only one way to find out, isn't it? Just upload it and I suppose see how that goes, really. Right, let's just bin that background. Let's save this. PNG. Let's just call it Bowie Smile. There we go. Let's just have a look at this. Okay, cool. All right then, guys. Well, I think I'm going to call it a night there. We did a little bit. I need to have a look to how to properly get the iPad connected up. I think we get that sorted. I'm cooking on gas, to be honest, because I'll have much more control. I'll be able to actually draw things. I'm finding a bit of a struggle with this Wacom tablet, but right, let's go and raid out. Let's go and raid out to Chuck and Games. We haven't seen him for a little while, and he's playing a bit of marbles, I think. Nice guy. Always a good time over at his place. He's doing a bit of exercise while he's playing some marbles, so thank you anyway for chilling out with me. Thanks, Broken. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for being here. And yeah, probably going to be on a raid tomorrow, on a stream tomorrow, but we'll let everyone know. Cool. Have a good one. Cheers, guys. Bye.